Intelligence is supposed to be a gift. That's what they tell you. They say being smart will open doors, earn respect, and make life easier. But the truth is harsher. In the modern world, intelligence doesn't make you popular. It makes you an outcast. It doesn't bring belonging. It isolates you. And it doesn't guarantee happiness. It often destroys it. Why? Because intelligence is not about knowing more facts or memorizing more information. It's about seeing more deeply. It's about noticing the illusions other people live comfortably inside of. And when you can see through those illusions, you can't unsee them. You realize how shallow most conversations are, how empty most pursuits are, how fake most smiles are. And once you see that, it's almost impossible to play along. This is the first reason intelligence isolates you. It creates distance. You can sit in a room full of people and feel completely alone. Not because you want to, but because your mind simply doesn't fit. The small talk, the gossip, the obsession with things that don't matter, it drains you. Everyone else seems to enjoy the game, but you already know how it ends. In the modern world, this distance is magnified. Look around. Society is addicted to distraction. Social media, consumerism, endless scrolling, it's designed to keep people numb, to stop them from thinking too deeply, from questioning too much. But if you're intelligent, you can't help it. You see through the constant noise and you realize it's all a form of sedation. The world doesn't want thinkers, it wants consumers. And when you refuse to be distracted, you stand out. Not as inspiring, but as strange. That strangeness is the second reason intelligence makes you an outcast. People mistake it for arrogance. When you don't follow trends, when you don't worship what everyone else worships, it looks like you think you're better. When you question what others accept blindly, it makes them feel judged. They don't hear your curiosity, they hear an attack. They don't see your clarity, they see a threat. And instead of respecting it, they resist it. History has shown us this pattern over and over again. The ones who dared to think differently were rarely celebrated in their time. Socrates was executed, Galileo was condemned, Nietzsche was ridiculed. Intelligence doesn't attract applause, it attracts hostility. The modern world has just found subtler ways of doing it. Today, they won't burn you at the stake. They'll just ignore you, label you, cancel you, or laugh you out of the room. But there's an even deeper reason intelligence makes you an outcast. It forces you into solitude. When your thoughts run deeper than the surface, you naturally spend more time alone. You seek silence over noise, meaning over distraction, depth over entertainment. And in a society built on constant chatter, that solitude looks unnatural. People wonder why you keep to yourself, why you don't crave the same things they crave. They can't understand that your solitude isn't loneliness, it's survival. And yet here lies the paradox. The very intelligence that isolates you also frees you. It cuts through illusions. It shields you from manipulation. It gives you the strength to stand alone, even when the crowd moves in the opposite direction. Yes, intelligence makes you an outcast in the modern world, but it also makes you untouchable. Because while the majority are trapped chasing approval, you've learned the rarest form of freedom, the ability to think for yourself. So don't expect intelligence to win you love or comfort or belonging. It won't. What it will give you is clarity. And clarity is painful, but it is also priceless. The modern world doesn't want thinkers. It doesn't want outcasts. But that's exactly why the world needs them. Because intelligence, when it refuses to bow, becomes more than just thought. It becomes rebellion. And in a society built on illusion, rebellion is the only way